presentation of the National Football League.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Here's Hurts to throw. But it's caught on the right side. It's Snell. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. Gets past one man. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Ready at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. And a fair catch called for and made just outside. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of one quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 14-7 is the score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. And we are back, Super Bowl 61. Thanks for joining us, everybody, nationwide and around the globe as both teams get set to begin the second quarter. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? Got caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Oh, nice move. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gap. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and
Throwing
10.
from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And the Raiders have got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. And this one is incomplete.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Hurts going to give this to Shipley. And some room to run now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Will Shipley, 64 yards. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary.
Ready at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Eagles are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl.